Wait. How do you pronounce that?
Dude, I don't know.
Yo, we are back again, ladies and gentlefish, boys and ghouls, bookworms, and movie buffs. Woo!
Dude, it's been so long. It's been like a whole
20 minutes.
Yeah, I was gonna say 15.
This is the first to pierce the balloon knot again for you guys.
Yeah, to pop the cherry.
This is the first time we're recording 2 episodes in one night, so let's see how this is gonna go.
Yeah.
I feel lively. I feel invigorated. I had nothing between now and then. I actually lost things between now and then.
Yeah, I had dinner. I had me like a little steak, cabbage, and garbanzo bean stir fry, which was all right. It was good. I mean, it filled me up.
I had some alone time on the throne.
I filled up my gut. Chris emptied it.
Yeah. Yeah.
The duality of man.
It's the duality of man. And it's perfect for this episode, too, because if you were so kind enough to listen to our last episode, this is kind of like a 2-parter situation. We are now back with the sequel to Sherlock Holmes, and it's Sherlock Holmes, A Game of Shadows.
Now, I have a theory, because this one was released in 2011, right?
Okay.
Sherlock 1 was released in 2009. Sherlock did 9/11.
Welcome back to the Barely Literate Book and Movie Club, ladies and gentlefish. I am your host, Chris, and with me over here is my conspiracy theorist, apparently, this episode. What is your name?
My name's not to be known, because the government's watching us. Put my little tinfoil hat on. All right, I'm safe now. It's Nick. Hi, guys.
It blocked the radio waves. I don't use microwaves because it puts things into my food.
Yeah, I heat my microwave popcorn in the oven because I'm a normal person.
Could you do that?
I don't know. I want to try it now, low-key.
Guys, we'll be right back.
Just explodes the house. Guys, it didn't work.
It didn't work, and this is a one-man operation now. Oh, man.
Nick died for science.
I mean, I'm not going to ask you what we watched because we didn't have anything last time.
Did you watch anything in the last 30 minutes?
No, I was texting you.
I was just on TikTok for a little bit, and I saw this video of, because in the Michael Jackson movie, mentioning this again, in the Michael Jackson movie, his nephew Jafar Jackson's playing him, right? Jermaine Jackson's son.
Okay.
There's a video I saw. Apparently, it's from 4 years ago. It was like a Christmas thing, and Jermaine and Jafar were singing on stage together, at this event. Jafar Jackson, this is before he started training for the role, sounds just like Michael. Yeah, it's really weird. I'm like, wait. Now back to my little tinfoil hat. I think that Jermaine Jackson stole Michael Jackson's sperm to spawn his own creation so he can make money off the child, to get revenge for their beef in the 1980s. Oh, think about that.
I don't know a whole lot about Michael Jackson or Jermaine Jackson or Tito Jackson or Latoya Jackson or Janet Jackson.
Yeah. Then there's Marlon Jackson and Jackie Jackson.
Or Jack and Jackson. Jackie Jackson.
That's my theory. Just a game theory. Let's get back to Sherlock, though.
Yeah, let's get back to Sherlock. Oh, wait, we didn't ask this last time. Do you have any songs of the week?
We didn't talk about that last episode, which was so long ago.
I didn't have a song of the week, but I will say, man, the music, the soundtrack for these movies is awesome.
It is awesome. My song of the week is going to be Maya's last band concert last night, because it's her last band concert because she didn't sign up again. She was like, I'm tired of the flute. And I'm like, that's fair. But me and my dad were sitting there and we're like, wow, this is kind of cool because you can see the big jump in performance between the different bands. So there's the freshman band, they're just kind of choppy. Yeah, they're kind of garbage. And then it goes to concert band, and they sound really good. And then it goes to Maya's in the concert band, and then there's like symphony band or something. I don't know the different bands, but the senior band is like, they were going crazy. They did the theme from The Incredibles, and I was sitting there like, oh shit. Oh
shit!
I'm sitting in the third row because Maya decided to put me and my dad in like front and center of the third row. I was like, this is bullshit,
man. Yeah, it'd just be you and your dad, and your other sister's not going, your mom's not going. Why is nobody supporting
my mom's
Maya?
in another country right now.
Yeah, to get away from you guys.
I was the only person to go to her last concert.
Wow.
And that's because everybody was out of town. I was the only one there. And I fell asleep.
Okay, but before we get into it, everybody, just another quick reminder that we are done with our book of Dungeon Crawler Carl. That series is over. It's dead. We put it down.
Carl's dead. Donut's dead. Who else is dead?
The Maestro's dead. Zev is dead. Mordecai's dead.
Actually, we don't know. We are getting into the third floor, and that's where we left off. So
yeah. So if you want us to do book 2, let us know.
Yeah, please. But right now, our next book is going to be the first Lord of the Rings, Fellowship of the Ring.
We never get it right.
No, we don't.
I don't.
Wait, maybe it's this
why.
one. It's this one. Hold on. Dun dun
Just turn around and the poster starts moving and swimming. Like, Chris, get out of there. Get out of there. Like, it's fine. He can't swim on dry land, and then all of a sudden it fills up with water.
Bruce, you fat bitch, get away.
But yes, we are reading Lord of the Rings next. So get ready for that, bitches. Now, as we dive into Sherlock Holmes, A Game of Shadows, we just want to send you another super quick reminder that this is a 2-parter episode. We will conclude the series this episode and talk about it as a whole. We didn't even rate the last movie because we wanted to save it for this one.
Yeah, take that, critics.
Yeah, fuck you. I'm Rotten Tomatoes now, and I'm a fresh and plump tomato.
Yeah, I'm a plum.
I'm juicy. I'm a passion fruit. If you had to be a fruit, which fruit would you be?
Mango. Hard to peel, but when you get down to it, I'm messy.
I don't see.
Oh, I'm lightheaded.
What would I be?
You would be... What's the whitest fruit I can think of?
I don't know. Coconut. I like coconut.
That's true. And you're pretty oily.
I'm not. You're oilier than me.
No, but I'm like olive oil. You're like coconut oil.
Oh, you're pissing me off now.
You're white, and then you add a little bit of heat, you're melted. Little backstory, guys. Chris loves olive oil. Fair enough, too. It's really good. He even takes me to a special store that serves just olive oil.
I have a wine store, but it's olive oil. They have olive oil on tap.
When you first moved into your house, you had like a set, right? And then I was like, oh, is that like different wines? You're like, no, it's all olive oil.
It's like 4 different bottles downstairs.
But yeah, Chris did put me on because the garlic olive oil is so good. Whenever I come down, I want to bring some back up.
Yeah.
I was supposed to this last time, but I couldn't get it onto the flight.
No, they would have made you throw it out, and that would have been devastating. I would have said, hey, dude, miss your flight. You're driving back here, giving it to me, and then you're going.
Yeah, ship it.
Alrighty. So, why did we watch Game of Shadows? Because it's the second movie.
Yeah, it was a set on Amazon. It was like, what available to buy, it's leaving soon. I'm like, I don't want to buy it. I'm just gonna watch it real quick with the ads. Fuck Amazon. I'm not giving you my money. But yeah, it was like, hey, watch the first one, watch the second one. I was like, well, it's not giving me a choice, so
there you go. And I made him sit there. I clockwork oranged your ass. I fucking
yeah. We watched it both. We watched them both in one night, and I had work in the morning.
We did? No, we didn't.
Go along with it.
Oh yeah, we did. Totally.
Editor, keep that in.
What? Editor Chris, keep that in.
Yeah, Chris, editor. Yeah, keep that in. All right, cool.
This is what I pay you for. Yeah. So we watched it because it was there, and it kind of like finished something off for us. We're like, okay, yeah, why not? But you had never seen this one before.
I've never seen anything about this one, but I knew what was going to happen. I'm going to say this starting off. I did like this one better or more than the first one. And I knew what was going to happen. Like, I didn't tell you my predictions in the beginning, but I was like, I know what's happening.
Okay, so you had a Chris moment.
Yeah, and then I didn't want to tell you either because if I was wrong, I was going to look like a stupid, dumb idiot.
I wasn't going to say anything.
Yeah, you were. You're going to be like, yeah, you wish you were me so bad. I'm like, yeah, I know, but stop.
Let's be real here for a second. Whenever somebody asks me about a movie that I've seen before and we're watching it and they're like, oh, is this going to happen? This is going to happen? I'm like, I don't know. How about you watch the fucking movie?
Yeah. Do we have a moment like that in this movie?
Maybe.
Oh, wait, you know what? I was like, are they going to kill Franz Ferdinand and then start World War I? And then you were like, I don't know. Watch the fucking movie.
Yeah, and you kept interrupting to like say shit that I'm like, you're missing actual context here. Like I don't care because he and I chat bullshit during movies all the time, but it's annoying when it's fucking during important, like obviously important parts.
When I realize it's an important part, I'll be like mid talking, I'm like, and mute myself again because I'm like, oh wait, what's going on here?
But he did not this time. I had to shut him up.
Yeah, let's dive in, dude. Give us a quick intro teaser.
Okay, so yeah, before we dive in, if you haven't checked out our last episode on Sherlock Holmes, go give that a listen first. That's where we broke down the origins of this version of the iconic detective, the dynamic between Holmes and Watson, and basically how that movie sets up something, much bigger and darker and crazy lurking in the background in the game of shadows. Mm-hmm. But yeah, go listen to that shit because today we are finishing the fucking story.
Hell yeah, baby. Now, let me start us off with the movie overview. Released in 2011 and directed by, once again, Guy Ritchie, Sherlock Holmes, A Game of Shadows raises the stakes from the first film, expanding the story into a global conspiracy led by one of literature's most iconic villains, Professor James Moriarty.
The film opens up in 1891 with a series of bombings and assassinations spreading across Europe, pushing major nations like France and Germany toward a brink of war. At first glance, these texts... shut up, Chris. I gotta get serious. At first glance, these attacks appear to be the work of a political extremist. But Holmes quickly deduces something far more calculated as it play.
What?
Is at play. I read that wrong. But Holmes quickly deduces something far more calculated is at play.
Which one should I do now? In a tense early sequence, Holmes intercepts a bombing attempt meant for a German... Oh, wait, that was perfect.
That just shows you he doesn't read the scripts beforehand, guys.
In a tense sequence... In a tense early sequence, Holmes intercepts a bombing attempt meant for an expert German surgeon, Dr. Hofmannsthal.
Dr. Hofmannsthal!
While also crossing paths with Irene Adler. However, it's starting to form in that British. However, this reunion is short-lived. It's revealed that both she and the doctor are connected to Moriarty. In a chilling move that immediately establishes the stakes, Moriarty has them both eliminated. Right away, the film makes it clear. This is a villain operating several steps ahead. Alright, I'm gonna start with my normal voice.
I was about to say, maybe do your normal one now.
Yeah. Holmes explains to Watson that Moriarty has been quietly orchestrating a pattern, linking murders, bombings, and strategic business acquisitions. His goal isn't chaos for the sake of it. It's profit. War on a global scale.
I'd rather hear both sides of the tale. See, it's not about places, just faces, spaces. Where your mother... What? I'm not going to spend my life being the color.
Doing It's in the end, I saw you kicking down in my eye.
Oh, whoa, Michael Jackson. It's a fucking circle.
It was the point. It was the point. I'm gonna spend my life being a color.
I'm gonna be 150% honest with you on that. I had no idea what song I was singing until that part.
You started rapping, and I was like, "Is this black or white?"
and then I got to the point. I'm not gonna spend my life being the and then you're like, it is. Oh man, that's like.
Oh, I gotta regain my composure.
Oh fuck me.
Meanwhile, Watson is trying to move forward with his life, having just married Mary Morstan, but Holmes, as expected, drags him right back into danger. After a brief but chaotic bachelor party involving Holmes' brother Mycroft, the story introduces Simsa, a Romani fortune teller whose brother is unknowingly tied to Moriarty's plans. Holmes saves her from an assassination attempt, realizing she's a key piece of the puzzle.
The brother's name, Rene.
Dude, my cousin's name is Rene, but we call him Rene, right? And for our whole life, we've called him Henecito, right? Because his dad's name is Hene. And I always thought it was because he was an alcoholic. But then, like a few years ago, I realized his name was Rene. And I was like, oh, it wasn't after Hennessy, it was Henecito, you know?
Which is crazy because you've been telling me this story for years. And you're like, yeah, it's because he always has Hennessy in his solo cup.
Yeah. And I was like, wow, that's just a crazy coincidence then. What follows is a globe-trotting investigation that takes the trio from London to Paris and eventually Germany. This is where the film leans heavily into larger-scale set pieces, something Guy Ritchie expanded from the first movie, effectively blending detective work with full-on war-level tension. This movie had awesome scenes in it.
It really did.
Like, really upgraded from the last one.
Oh, yeah. And I'm gonna say, I already have my favorite scene picked out. So I'm gonna say that, and I'm gonna say it first, you fucker.
Okay, but it's probably the same scene.
Fuck off, I'm saying it first. One standout sequence involves a bombing at the Paris Opera. Oh, Ave Maria.
All right, now do the rest of the thing. In reality, the explosion is a cover. You know?
Oh.
That's pretty good, wasn't it?
Yeah, but I'm not going to do it.
That wasn't very convincing, man.
At the Paris Opera.
Editor, cut that out.
Or so it seems. In reality, the explosion is a cover for a targeted assassination, allowing Moriarty to gain control of a weapons manufacturing empire. This is where the full picture comes into focus. Moriarty has been positioning himself to profit from a war he intends to create.
Oh, he had a great monologue at the end of the movie that was like, oh, that's facts. He's been here.
What was the monologue?
He's like, even if I don't create the war, it's gonna happen anywhere. It's the nature of man.
Oh yeah.
I just have to wait.
As Holmes and Watson close in, they are captured at a German arms factory, leading to one of the film's most intense moments. Holmes is tortured by Moriarty, while Watson fights off Morin, Moriarty's deadly right-hand man.
Yeah, this is really like the Waluigi situation here. By the way, fuck you, Waluigi.
I forgot about that shit. We were playing Mario Party.
And me and Waluigi I pointed a gun at the TV at some point.
It was a fake gun.
It was a fake gun.
It was an airsoft gun.
In your dad's house.
Yeah, so yeah. And he just kept stealing your shit. Oh, and yeah, and Holmes, the way he was tortured by Moriarty, he throws a giant hook into his right shoulder and hangs him from. He basically pulls a Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Yeah, like hanging him from a meat hook
and swinging him around. And okay, honestly, like this is gonna sound weird that I'm gonna say this, but I think that was a really cool scene because it shows like, oh, Moriarty isn't just a smart guy, he's a fucking psycho.
Yeah. No, big time, like, what is it, sociopath?
Yeah, I love grandiose villain scenes like this where he's like going at it.
Yeah. It's better than the, like, just straight chaos, you know? Like, I like the calculated insanity of this guy.
Even here, Holmes is thinking ahead, piecing together the final stages of Moriarty's plan. The story builds towards a peace summit in Switzerland, where Moriarty intends to trigger an international incident that will ignite the fires of war.
Yeah, this is not the Franz Ferdinand bit that I was hoping for. It didn't happen.
Hold on, I gotta do it. Ready? Yeah. Holmes realizes that Siems's brother Rene, Reen,
Yeah, Shams's brother Rain.
it's Reenie, has been manipulated into becoming the assassin, surgically altered to carry out the attack. I wonder if he has a creed. At the summit, everything comes together. Watson and Simsa work to stop the assassination attempt, while Holmes confronts Moriarty in a quieter but far more intense setting. A chess match on a balcony overlooking the Reichenbach Falls.
This is like when me and Chris were playing chess and It Takes Two, and I killed that elephant and he was sad about it, but I was like, oh, let me explain to you my reasoning. And we started playing chess, not knowing what the fuck we were doing, because chess is really hard.
Cold-hearted bastard for killing that elephant.
She deserved it.
This scene is the heart of the film. Through a mix of dialogue and visualized deduction, Holmes and Moriarty mentally play out their fight before it even happens.
This was really cool.
Yeah, mirroring the stylistic combat sequences introduced in the first film, but now applied to pure strategy and inevitability.
So first it starts with Sherlock, right? Moriarty's like lighting his pipe and Sherlock starts doing his like play-by-play, what's gonna happen. And then Moriarty kind of like hijacks it.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh shit. And the whole bit was like, you know, Moriarty is like a great boxer. So that's his like style of combat.
Yeah, he was a boxing champion at Cambridge, which I mean, like, you're the boxing champion at a UK, whatever, I'm not going to say it.
I mean, boxing started in the UK, I think, right?
I don't know anything about it.
Sherlock keeps taking into account his shoulder injury from the meat hook, right? And Moriarty also, like, focuses on that, too. And even in the play-by-play, it's not looking good for Sherlock.
You already know what's going to happen, buddy.
Yep.
Holmes reveals that he has already outmaneuvered Moriarty, not through strength, but through foresight. While being tortured, he swapped Moriarty's coded ledger, exposing his entire financial empire. Back in London, Inspector Lestrade is already dismantling everything Moriarty built. But even in defeat, Moriarty remains dangerous. Holmes, once again, pre-plans the impending conflict in his mind, mapping out every step and result of fighting Moriarty one-on-one. However, he is not the only one who can play this game, as Moriarty is seen doing the exact same thing. They both come to the same realization. Holmes will lose. His injury is far too devastating to give him any advantage. With Moriarty threatening Watson's life, Holmes makes the ultimate decision. Knowing he cannot win in a direct fight, he pulls Moriarty over the edge with him, and both men plummet into the Reichenbach Falls.
Yeah, this was a great scene because like Holmes was like, okay, all the maneuvers I'm gonna do not gonna work. So he decides to blow the ash from his pipe right into Moriarty's face, put him into a certain kind of lock, and as he's about to jump with him over the edge, Watson walks through the door to the balcony just to like make eye contact with Sherlock. He's like, oh shit, it's like for a second, and then Sherlock's like, deuces, and jumps over.
Yeah.
And Watson's just standing there like, did I just watch my best friend kill himself?
To save me?
Yeah.
You would never do that for me.
Alright, listen, man. I put a gun in my mouth plenty of times for you. Okay, I don't want to hear that shit.
That's because I paid you to do it. I'm a sick bastard.
Chris is my Moriarty.
Probably. At his funeral, Watson mourns his friend until a small clue changes everything. Holmes, the ever-strategist, may have planned one final move. The film ends with Holmes secretly alive, leaving just enough ambiguity and hope for what comes next.
Listen, I called this shit. Well, in my head, I didn't tell Chris. This is my intro to predicting shit 101. I know what happens at the end of the series, right? Like Sherlock jumps off a building, fakes his death, right? So when I knew at the beginning, I was like, all right, he's fighting Moriarty. The only way to fight, beat him, is Sherlock's gonna have to sacrifice himself. So when that scene happened, I was like, I knew it. I unmuted. I was like, I fucking called that. And then when it got to the point where Sherlock mailed this device, this breathing apparatus, to Watson.
Yeah, so it was Chekhov's gun. I remembered.
Yeah.
They visited Mycroft at his house, and he had a personal oxygen device, which I assume was because he was going to the Alps, so he wanted it for the thin air. And Sherlock tried it and was like, "Oh, can I have this?" And Mycroft was like, "No, put it down. Stop touching shit." And that same device is what appeared later. So what we're led to believe is, one, Sherlock Holmes can survive that fall.
Yeah, that was a crazy leap.
Survive the hypothermia from the freezing waters.
Also having a shoulder injury.
While having a shoulder injury and making it out of the Swiss Alps.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm okay with it.
I'm fine with it. Same thing with Chekhov's gun too, because in that scene where Watson's writing the story, we see that Sherlock was in the room the entire time, camouflaged on this chair, because he made a urban camouflage suit in the beginning of the movie and had another one at the end that mirrored Watson's chair. I was like, how the fuck did Watson walk right past it? He didn't see from the corner of his eye that his chair had somebody sitting in it.
I'm just sitting in my chair, think about me doing this, because I'm a big fucker. I'm in your room, and then you walk down the stairs, and you're perpendicular to me, and you just look at the chair, and only the front half is painted, and you're like, Chris? And I just slowly look up at you.
Didn't think you'd see me.
He's like, you can't see me. Oh, man. All right, let's get into some fun factuals here.
Ooh. Yeah, let me start us off. Due to Warner Brothers' fast tracking of the sequel, Robert Downey Jr. was forced to drop out of Cowboys and Aliens, which we watched that movie together, right?
No, we did not.
Oh, I watched it recently then. But director Guy, I was going to say Fieri again. Director Guy Ritchie, who was set to direct the movie featuring the DC character Lobo, was also forced to leave that project. It subsequently entered development hell and has been taken out of production as of 2023. But
now
Lobo's still coming. He's still coming back. Jason Momoa is playing him in the new Supergirl movie.
I don't even know what hero that is. What movie that is. Oh, Supergirl? Isn't it Supergirl?
Supergirl, yeah.
Now, this one I wanted because I really like the scene in the movie. The 15-second on-screen dance between Jude Law and Noomi Rapace? Maybe? I'm not sure.
The Rapace.
Rapace. Between them in the Romani camp, that was a very brief clip. Took him 3 days to film that.
Why?
And then the best part where he's Sherlock Holmes is just, And he's like, oh, please don't dance. You know what happens when you dance.
Look at the beginning of that scene. Sherlock takes the drink away from Watson. He goes, "Don't let these people don't let these people force you to drink." And he starts drinking the stuff by himself.
He wasn't forced to drink though.
Yeah,
he unleashed the beast himself.
he's sitting in this tent, drunk off his ass, just
he's shoulder bumping like he's in Sister Act.
Now, the chessboard motif runs throughout the whole film, in either actual chessboards or floors with black and white checkered squares. Squares representing good, Holmes, and evil, Moriarty.
Moriarty. There's a lot of chess shit in this movie, which I'm into. I like it. The subliminal messaging. I am now going to assault your mind with subliminal messaging. Do you remember that?
No.
Oh, it's another SpongeBob reference. Brad Pitt, Gary Oldman, Daniel Day-Lewis, Sean Penn, and even Javier Bardem were considered to play Moriarty. Now, I do like Jared Harris as Moriarty, but I would love to see Gary Oldman or Javier Bardem do it.
Those are the two that I was thinking too. I'm like, those would have been great picks.
I know. Daniel Day-Lewis, like, he's a fantastic actor. I just don't know if I can see him as Moriarty.
Nah, I think
He could be a good Holmes.
he could be. Like, Daniel Day-Lewis has too much energy. Like, Moriarty is, like, calculated and calm while Sherlock is chaotic. Like, complete opposites of each other.
Yeah. But eventually, Jared Harris was cast to play the infamous Professor. Now, I even had a fun fact during the movie. I told you, I didn't pause, but like I stopped myself and I said, Jared Harris is the son of Richard Harris, who was probably most famously known for playing the Emperor Marcus Aurelius in Gladiator. And he was the original Dumbledore.
The first, I was gonna say he looked like the second Dumbledore. I forgot his name a little bit. I could see that, but I think that's cool that like he's the son of the OG Dumbledore, and Jude Law is in this movie who plays the young Dumbledore in Fantastic Beasts.
Oh shit, you're right.
Yep,
It's all connected.
and it's all connected. And also another person that plays Sherlock Holmes also plays a sorcerer.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
A lot of sorcery and magic in the Sherlock universe. Interesting.
Oh, and what's crazy is Blackwood, Mark Strong from the first movie, plays a character called Merlin in the Kingsman movies.
He does. A lot of shit's happening.
A lot of shit's happening, guys.
Are we I know I'm a wizard, but are you gonna learn your wizard abilities? We know your wizard abilities.
What are my wizard abilities?
Necromancy, fucker. What do you think?
Yeah. All right, now give us the last fun fact.
Holmes follows Moriarty's lecturing tour across Europe and mentions Oslo, Norway. However, in 1891, Oslo was still named Christiania and wasn't renamed Oslo until the 1920s.
Yeah.
Christiania?
Christiania? Christiania?
This was if Chris was a girl. Christiania?
I've been to Oslo.
I haven't. I think my sister's friend got married in Norway. I don't know if in Oslo or not, but she got married in Norway.
Call that a destination wedding. Now,
All right.
I'm going to go first for this, you shit. My favorite part of the movie...
Well, say the question, jackass.
Oh, yeah, well, what did we like most about the movie?
Yeah.
My favorite scene in the movie was... It wasn't the dancing scene, even though I really liked that scene.
Yeah, that was a good scene.
It was when they were running through the forest getting shot at by the Germans from the factory. God damn, that was a good scene.
Oh my god, that was my favorite scene too.
Yeah, but you can't take that, bitch.
Oh, shit. I thought it was so funny. You know what? I'm gonna take the scene before that when when Moran and Watson are having their standoff. Moran's in this like big lighthouse.
Oh yeah.
And he's sniping down at Watson, and Watson's like standing there. He's like, oh shit, I'm kind of trapped here. And then he realizes the structure he's in. It's a giant like artillery gun, and so
oh shit, I'm in the fucking Gustav cannon.
yeah, Watson's like, interesting. And you just see the giant gun moving. And Moran's like, oh, that's unfair. And he starts climbing down when Watson shoots an artillery shell through the
It
lighthouse
takes the whole thing down.
and collapses on the other building where Moriarty and Holmes were.
Oh my god.
I was like, that's overkill. But throughout those two scenes, I was like, they are so excited to use these artillery cannons.
Oh yeah.
Because they're like new, and they're like, let's see what these guys do. You know? What was the name they gave it?
Hans? Was it Hans?
Was it Hans?
I don't know.
Like, get the Hans, and then like they're like, and shot it right through the woods.
And it took a whole tree down.
Okay, so what did we dislike about the movie? Man, that's a tough one. I can't really think of an answer there. Oh, you know what? I don't like that they killed Irene so early on in the movie, but like I can see why they did it.
So I looked that up, and apparently, like, that was always kind of going to be the plan. Irene's character in the second movie from like the get-go was not going to be a big character. I think she said like, oh yeah, I'm confirmed to be in the movie, but like don't expect anything. It's just a very minor role.
Got it. And she was essentially just like replaced by Simza.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, which I like Simza's character a lot.
What did I dislike? I don't know.
It's tough to find something.
Okay, not something I dislike, but something that every time and you know that this is going to happen because I've seen this movie a lot. Every time I see this movie, there is a scene where they're all riding the horses and Sherlock is on a little mini horse.
I love that part of the movie.
I swear to you that the song that is playing during that time in the soundtrack is nearly identical to a song from Django Unchained.
We gotta cross-reference this. We gotta like compare the two.
And I think it also has something to do with being on the horses because it's like and
it's like the Wild West era too in America.
Yeah, like I was listening to him like this like it has to be the same guy at least, and it's not. So
it's not.
No.
You looked it up?
Yeah. I was upset. I'm like, dude, there's no way because here's the thing. I think Django came out the next year. I think Django was 2012.
Yeah.
That's the like one thing I'm like, oh, maybe I dislike that. I don't know. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe it was the cliffhanger. Maybe it's the fact that I wish there was a third movie, but we'll see.
Oh, you know what? Yeah, that's true.
Okay, so other than the two dudes, who was your favorite character?
Moriarty is a really, really cool. Oh man, it's a toughie.
I think for me, Moriarty is a great villain.
He is. Moran is like, he's low-key forgettable because what happened to him at the end of it?
He's a solid henchman, but like
he doesn't face any we don't see what happens to him at the end of everything. Like when Moriarty dies, he escapes. He killed Renee.
Yeah, maybe that's a thing that we dislike is just like what happened to Moran.
Yeah, he kind of got left up in the shadows.
A game of he's actually Moriarty.
Ooh. Interesting. I'm gonna say Simzo stood out to me the best. Again, same thing with Irene. Not a damsel. She can carry her own. But
dude, she was kicking ass in her first scene.
I loved how she threw 3 knives just straight into this guy's torso. He happened to have a wood board under his shirt, so he survived that.
Oh yeah, because he's like what did they say? He's a Cossack, so they're known for being assassins. So I'm sure it was like armor.
Yeah, no, that was cool. She stood out to me. I liked her character. She's also very pretty.
Okay, so I think for me, I don't know. I think I might do the cop out and say Moriarty. He's just such a good villain.
He is a really good villain. Speaking of villains, who do you think was the better villain, Blackwood or Moriarty?
I mean, I think it's got to be Moriarty.
It's got to be Moriarty. Blackwood was good. He was good, but he can't compete.
They were just different because Blackwood was doing something that was completely different. It was like magic and all this shit. It was
regional.
That. And like his, what did you say?
It was regional.
Regional?
Yeah, he was just going after England.
Oh yeah.
Moriarty was going after the world.
Well, no, I think Blackwood's plan was then the world, but his was power. Moriarty's was money.
Yeah, that's true. I think what do you think motivates a man more, power or money?
What motivates a man more?
Yeah,
desperateness. Because you can be desperate for power or money, but you're still desperate.
That's true. It's the root, But I think money is the root of all evil.
Nah, you know what I think the root of all evil is?
Trees.
Probably the Sega Dreamcast.
Probably.
Nah, I like that system. No, you know what the root of all evil is? The N64 controller. What the hell was that?
The N64, the one with the 3-prong.
Yeah,
one?
What is that?
Yeah, what was the deal with that? How did they expect us to grow a third hand?
I truly don't know. I want to know what the hell Nintendo was thinking.
What were you supposed to be so mad about the game that you're gonna shove that third prong up your butt?
Maybe it was. I think that was the nunchuck. That thing was the precursor to the nunchuck.
Yeah, but it didn't even have the dual shock yet, so it didn't have any
vibration.
Yeah. So what, you gonna shove it up your butt for nothing?
Listen, man, it's all about the urge to splurge.
The urge to splurge. I like that.
For the final thing, do you think that Holmes being alive undercuts the entire ending, or do you think it makes it better?
I don't think it undercuts the ending, but I also don't think it makes it better. I just think it's a good ending because I think it shows Sherlock. It shows that he understands like that he can't really stop, but he doesn't want to keep bringing Watson into this, and the only way to like stop to like let go of Watson is to like fake his own death because he knows that Watson's gonna look for him too. Watson needs Sherlock as much as Sherlock needs Watson, and so I think that was him cutting Watson free to like live his life, be married, have a family, while Sherlock can fuck off and do all this other shit.
That was beautiful, man. You put it so well.
I know, right?
They're just buddies to the end.
They are.
I hate you.
What do you think? Do you think undercuts the ending?
I just think the death was a little goofy. Like when you break it down, it was a little goofy. Cinematically, it was really cool. It was really nice. There's the falls and all that shit. But like, how did he survive that?
Yeah, no, it had to be a more realistic survival chance there instead of, hey, I fell down a mountain, but I survived.
I think it was a good ending, but like, it also, leads us into something else. Why don't we just wait a second? Because basically, Sherlock Holmes: A Game of Shadows kind of just takes everything from the first film and scales it up, essentially. More stakes, a more dangerous villain, and essentially a story that feels less like a mystery, but more like a battle of the minds. See, where the first movie was about kind of proving that science can explain the supernatural, the paranormal, this one is solely about, strategy, inevitability, and ultimately sacrifice. Holmes isn't just solving the case, he's playing a game along somebody who is just as smart as he is, and I don't think he's ever faced that type of villain before.
This is a great way to do a sequel. This is how sequels are supposed to play out. It's supposed to be scaled up larger and have a better villain. This is kind of why, like, Spider-Man 2, great movie.
Oh, yeah.
But I wish they kept Green Goblin for that, because Green Goblin is Spider-Man's biggest villain. And I feel like they wasted him on that first movie.
At the same time, this is with Spider-Man. They are probably thinking, oh, we got to bank on this not being a sequel. So we got to pull the whole thing out.
They should have known that it's going to be popping off so crazy. They're going to get like fucking Dilogy at least.
I know. I had Spider-Man walkie-talkies where it was the full Spider-Man and Green Goblin action figure. And they had a button on the side. You spoke into their chest and you raised their arm up as the antenna.
That's cool.
Yeah, it was really cool.
I had the Spider-Man ATV. I was like, I don't know why Spider-Man needs an ATV, but
it's the Spider-Mobile.
Yeah, it's like one of those wound-up ones that you like reel it back, and then it like starts like flying forward.
Okay, I got you. So this brings us to 3 important questions. 1. Do you think Moriarty lived up to the hype as Sherlock Holmes' ultimate villain?
I really do, because it really shows how much of a foil Moriarty is to Holmes. They are almost completely equal, but with different morality. 2
sides of the same coin.
Yeah.
Now, the other question. Which one of these movies did you like more?
I like that second one more. I was telling you at the end of this, I was like, I like this one a lot more.
And that's rare because normally people hate sequels.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, this was a sequel that was done right.
100% right. Maybe. We'll see. And then finally, does the duology dilogy feel complete to you, or did it leave you wanting more?
If it was more, like, all right, I want more of this, but at the same time, it's going to be real hard to, like, top Moriarty.
That's true. That's like, yeah, you had the 2 movies, you had the villain in the first one, then you had the big baddie in the second one. Where do you go from there?
Hitler, I guess. I mean, that's like the...
1891 is this movie. He's 37 in this movie. I read that. So that's another 50 years. He'd be 87.
Hitler was born in 1889.
Kill baby Hitler.
Kill baby Hitler. Time travel. That's where the third movie is going to take us.
Exactly.
It's going to be a crossover with Knives Out.
Oh, maybe. Let's talk about the elephant in the room. A third Sherlock Holmes movie has been rumored for years. At one point, it was officially announced that Robert Downey Jr. and Jude Law were expected to return. But since then, it seems like the project has been stuck in development hell limbo.
Yeah, this is just like fucking Van Helsing all over again.
Exactly like Van Helsing.
We want that sequel.
I think for the next... Okay, so here, I'll go back to what I'm going to say in a second. But now I have a new theory. The 2010s, the late 2000s, and then essentially all of the 2010s, that was the era of superhero movies.
Yeah.
I think 2025 to like 2035 is going to be the era of dead sequels.
Dead sequels. So you're talking about reviving?
I think because we have Scary Movie 6. We have hopefully a planned Sherlock Holmes 3. We have them. They want to do White Chicks. There's more. There's The Mummy that's coming back. Maybe Van Helsing. Like, I think and
that goes towards TV shows too, because Scrubs came back and had a revival. Malcolm in the Middle had a revival.
Yep.
Which was only like 4 episodes, I think. But still, it's still a revival.
I think because we are in the era of that age of moviegoers who were young teens, children, adolescents, are now grown up.
Yeah.
And
that new Lord of the Rings movie. Sorry, that had another example. Sorry.
Just had to. I was reaching the mind. I was reaching into
if I didn't spit it out, I was going to forget it.
Forget it then.
No.
But I think because we are all grown up now and like have money, we know like what we want. We are the consumer now. I think they're noticing that, and nostalgia is going to be the next driving force for not only movies but products in general.
Yeah, I'm tired of superhero movies now. I'm like, whatever. I haven't been excited about a superhero movie until this new Spider-Man one that's coming out. It looks interesting, but that's really it. Nothing's really catching my eye.
I would say like since Endgame to now, there was a decent trend of horror movies.
Yeah, it was popping off.
But anyway, between scheduling conflicts and shifting studio priorities,
fuck you, Marvel.
Fucking Marvel. And the massive success and time commitment, fuck you, Marvel, of Robert Downey Jr.'s work in other franchises, fuck you, Marvel, the sequel has been delayed again and again and again. The final question I ask you is, after all this time, do we even still want a third Sherlock Holmes movie? And if it does happen, do you think it can truly live up to the legacy of the 2 movies that we currently have?
I'm going to say, as much as I would love to see a third one, I'm going to say at this point, give it up. Just because, it's going to be real hard to top his biggest rival, Moriarty. Although I haven't read the books, so I don't know if there's any other villains he has that are popular. Also, at some point, the energy dies down, and it just becomes like, oh, the cult following is the only one that's really looking forward to it, and you're not going to get as much hype around it. So I'm going to say, I don't think it would live up to the legacy, so I think if they don't have anything that's going to really like blow anybody's cock off, socks off. I mean, misspoke them. Cut that out. I hate saying the word cock. This is like,
so why did you say it?
I don't know, man. I thought it sounded funny. Then I was like, instead I said it, and I was like, ugh. But yeah, if it's not gonna blow anybody's socks off, then I don't think they should do it.
I mean, I agree with you, but I also agree, like, I would love to see it. I think they're just so good at it. They have the formula.
Maybe like Son of Sherlock.
Son of Sherlock.
Son of Sherlock. That'd be a cool one. Like Sherlock dies and his son has to solve his murder or something like that.
Irene. Oh, well, Irene's dead.
Or maybe they could do the whole like Moran was really Moriarty all along, but then I feel like that'd be
it would be such a cheap blow. It would take away so much from the second movie.
It really would. So that's a toughie. I think they should just cut it at 2. If they're gonna do anything, they should do like maybe like an Adventures of Sherlock thing, like they did with the short stories.
Maybe. I don't know now. Or do we leave it up to the audience to decide?
With a question mark at the end.
Question mark. What do you guys think? Okay, so now that we've teased them, we've done the movies, we've asked the question, what would you rate the two movies and then the dilogy as a whole?
I'm going to give the first Sherlock 3 magic babies. And then I'm going to give Sherlock Game of Shadows. I'm going to give that one a good like 4.25.
Chess pieces.
Chess pieces. Yeah, that was. I'm going to give it, was it 5 queens? No, 5 kings.
5 out of 5?
No, wait. I'm trying to think of like what's a good chess piece to go off of. I'm going to give it 4.5 pawns.
4. I think I gave each one on Letterboxd a 3.5.
You think? Yeah, you did. Okay.
Yeah.
Why? Not good enough for you?
I think they were equal, like, because they were each different enough. I don't know. I don't know which one I like more. That's the thing. I think I like Shadows more, but I'm not confident enough in my answer to say it.
Yeah, I will say, like, I like that first one. It was a great intro, and then Shadows really just like upped the ante on that, and it just did everything bigger and better. Because that slow motion run through the
God, that was such a good scene.
That was a great scene, and showing Moriarty hijacking Sherlock's foresight in the fight was awesome too. So yeah, I'm gonna give it 4.5.
Okay, I got you.
Not a perfect score, but it's like damn near. I really liked it.
So yeah, I mean, watch the movies. We recommend them. If you haven't seen them, go ahead and watch them. I made him watch them. They're great.
Yeah. I don't regret a thing. Go to your local exchange or any kind of like thrifting place or any video store that you can find. Go buy a hard copy of it. Get a DVD player and watch that shit. Don't go on streaming sites because might as well just own it.
I think I own them both.
Yeah. I gotta start my DVD collection a little bit like more. So
yeah, you got to. Alrighty, everybody. We have come to the end of our scheduled programming this fine evening. If you enjoyed the show, please give us a follow and rate us 5. We need an overall.
5 bottles of formaldehyde.
5 comatose dogs out of 5.
5 comatose bulldogs, yeah.
Because that's something that was a recurring theme, was that Sherlock Holmes kept testing shit on the bulldog.
Yeah. Watson's like, how many times are going to kill my dog?
He's our dog.
Yeah.
So if you want to rate his 5 out of 5 comatose dogs on our Spotify, we'd greatly appreciate it. As a reminder, we release a new episode every Monday, and you can now find the show available on our YouTube channel and on Apple Podcasts. You know, feel free to enjoy wherever your heart desires.
Yes, and feel free to follow our Instagram and TikTok and anywhere else that we have social media. If it's not the show, you can find us at Barely Literate BMC, where and that's where you can keep up to date with any newly released episodes and some stupid funny memes. You could also check us out on Reddit, where we made a subreddit. What was the subreddit?
Barely Literate BMC.
There we go. So if you go on there if you're feeling spicy, post some shit.
Who knows? And additionally, if you are feeling lazy, you can find all of the social links down in our episode descriptions, like the IGs, the Twitches, the websites. Just everything is down there for you guys.
And finally, just a reminder, we would love to hear any recommendations for movies to watch and books to read, and give us some scary, spooky tales to tell around the campfire. You know, give us. We would love some listener pastas. That'd be awesome.
Yeah, listener pastas.
That'd be really cool.
Yummy.
Yeah. So
Marinara.
Don't be shy. DM your favorite guys. If you have any scary stories that you want to throw on the Reddit that we can talk about, then yeah, throw it in there too.
I'm down for that.
That'd be awesome.
Alrighty, everybody, have a fantastic doing whatever it is you're doing, and we will see you next time.
Go out and solve a murder, guys. Stay hard, stay wet, and stay out of trouble.
Bye.
Bye.